Previously on Get in the Car Loser, a comet transported the party to another timeline where the Machine Devil cycle headed on schedule and Emily Harmless was the hero. Unfortunately, Joni Banjo took over the body of Emily's fallen comrade and lover, Joe, and constantly tormented Emily and Prince Sam. The party has to rush to the Clouded Mountain in order to defeat Joni Banjo for good and save Joe's soul. Alright, bought a new controller. This is the Razer Wolverine V2 with clicky switches. It's kind of a thing to get used to, but hopefully the switches are more durable. You good, Angela? I know we just saw some fucked up shit. I'd be pretty fucking freaked out. I would only be freaked out if I knew not what this meant. If it pointed not to an inevitable truth that I have long avoided. If I did not, in my heart, understand the events unfolded. You want to lay it on us? My personal desires play no role. I feel as though I must, no matter how much I wish to. Well, I mean, you don't gotta, but baby, you know we're happy to listen. I mean, we've only just met, but like, we've seen you a lot, so so trust me, we can hear you out. You're not gonna shake us. My confidence in Fee is as unwavering as the Tower of Heaven itself. In all of you, the issue, 'tis not in where you will hear me, but in where I can bear to say the words. Sometimes you just gotta blur it out, get it over with. You can explain it afterwards, but you just gotta say it. A wise course of action. I'm certain I have spent my entire time in this world trying to find an alternate explanation for all that has occurred. There is one simple truth. This may be a world of no sunlight, a world where I have no connection to the heavens above, and yet the truth shines as clear to me as the brightest day. No, follow it right, Sam. No more preamble, it must be said plainly. My god is false. I kinda suspected there was something wrong with your boss. What? What? Holy fucking shit. I could've told you that much. Let her talk, that's a huge thing for her to say. Also, what the fuck? Is that Kanan? Like, I thought you knew for certain because of your omniscience. In our own world, I drew my power from the creator of all things, and yet here I'm helpless. My connection to the creator that spoke me into this world is broken. And yet, are angels not still powerful in this world, so their connection remains unbroken? Does an explanation for how such a thing could be true exist? Maybe the creator of all things in this world doesn't care about anyone from other worlds. Indeed, 'tis like to be the case, and yet it leads me to an unquestionable truth. If this world has its own separate creator of all things, then he is not truly the creator of all things. I mean, I don't, like, doubt you, but what if it doesn't work that way for, like, physics reasons? Like, there's something special about different worlds, somehow. I don't think that's right. I don't know much about metaphysics, but it doesn't line up with, like, any of the theology, really. The young prince speaks true. I consider such a thing as well, but it does not follow. It is simply not in accordance with the role of divinity in all of creation. In the philosophy of physics, what is study is cause and effect. How do the worlds appear in the orbits of stars of hydrogen gas? It is but the natural conclusion of the Big Bang. That is what physics say. But what physics cannot answer is what happened before that Big Bang. Even if it did, it cannot answer what came before that. Eventually, there must be an uncaused cause. And that is God. God exists to answer that question. God is what happens when you must answer a question with no answer. God is the cause of the laws of physics, not bound to them. Man, Angela doesn't believe that God exists. No wonder you've been so fucked up this whole time. Of course that's shaking you to your core. No, I know not if a God rules over his creation. Perhaps there still must be a God who acts as the unmoved mover, the uncaused cause that pushed this whole multiverse into motion. If there is an uncaused cause, then it must be answered to the question of if there exists a God who truly created all things that exist. But I was not created by such a God. I was told by a being called the creator of all things that I was spoken into creation by his omnipotent will, to act as his servant in his creation. 'Tis true I act as a servant, but I serve not the unmoved mover, the uncaused cause. Rather, I served a being who claimed to create all things. Falsely. What else can I conclude but my entire existence is a lie, spoken by a self-named liar, to carry out his will in the world he did not create? How can I trust anything said by a lying God? Fuck. Yeah, I get it now. Alright, bad news. Thanks to the enemy card system, they can actually set up smite only if they get 2 pairs. Yeah, there's a series of enemies that are associated with playing cards, and the card they represent gets combined with whatever cards show up on the Devil Clock UI. So because there are 2 pairs, this guy has smite only, and I cannot kill him because I forgot to equip the smite trinket. There's a level 9 smite trinket now, so smite is a lot stronger in this DLC than in the main game. But still, I can't change equipment in the middle of battle, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, so I have to exit this battle, equip Smite, and try it again. I guess you can't, but that means you're free to define who you are on your own. You already knew that. Like, you already had believed in your own free will and shit. Then you were just another hero with a lying dad. Wait, does that... What was Sam's father, the king, like? Every hero has to go through their own trials. Good luck with the self-discovery. You're still a friend. You'll always be divine to me. Well, regardless of whatever credit the head of the Divine Order wants to take, I still think you're divine and perfect. You're the only blessing I need, personally. Foul or to flirt. Sorry, but literally how can I not? In your presence. You'll just have to accept that too. I know. I know. And if the ground I stand upon is to be torn asunder, if the path that brought me here was one of the lies, then I am grateful that the truth is that I am but a mortal in the company of heroes. There is surely in my eyes no manner of being more noble and desirable than what you all are, and it pleases me to be one of you as well. Yes, that's almost certainly all that any one person can do. Be part of a structure that affects the world. But then, if such a revelation is so unshocking to each of you, then I beseech you, to whom are your prayers directed when you stand at a shrine? I never fucking prayed to the Divine Order, I'll tell you that much. Justice, the strength to do the right thing. I only think about the beauty of the world, whoever created it, the food we're lucky to have under heaven, the farmers who gave it to us. Your gratitude for everyone that brought you to where you stand today. The people that made you who you are. The concept of love. And I will keep your counsel well. And I will continue to say my prayers to the false god, for you may have lied to me, but you also brought me to you, and this journey is the source of all strength that keeps me going. I mean, that's kind of fucked up, but also metal as hell. Amen. Hey, maybe this is presumptuous, but you kind of looked like you wanted to talk, if you wanna. Maybe. I've been thinking about her. Joe, I guess it's pretty hard not to, huh? Being hunted like that. I'm so sorry, it's all so fucked up. It's not even that, just... Even if we manage to bury her, it'll still be terrible. She'll still be dead and I'll still be here. And you're not even from this world, and you know who I am. I can't help but think that when I die, more people will mourn me than her, even though I was nothing without her. What cruelty. Jeez, yeah. Is that what life is? Is that all that's left for me now? Watching everyone I love die one by one? Praying that you last long enough that your friends don't have to suffer through your own death? Then praying for forgiveness when you realize what that's asking for? What cruelty. Everyone tries to comfort me by saying she'll live on in my heart, but that's not true. Only the part of her that I knew will live on. Her secret inner thoughts, her true depth, everything that exists in the gap between people. Gone forever. There's so much of her that I never knew that's now gone forever. Grace said it doesn't matter what lives in the heart, just what lives in action. That's true for activism, for conflict, practice all over, overall, of course. But for love, of course I care about what she kept hidden in her heart. Actions may speak louder than words, but I want to hear her whispers too. No, that's not right. Maybe it's true that there's a gap between what people feel and what people say. Maybe it's true that the heart is a black box you can never truly look inside. But all our actions were informed by that secret inner universe. If anyone remembers even one of those actions, then that inner universe still exists in memory too. I'll never know what those thoughts were, but she'll exist in her impact on the world forever. They're not lost, they're just hidden as they ever were. She doesn't just live on in my heart, she lives in the world she fought to save. All I can do now is honor her memory, the ones that were in her heart and the ones of her actions, and defeat this monster that wants me to forget. Yeah. Well, we'll help you with that as best we can. For Joe's sake. Yeah, for Joe's sake. I just realized I didn't ask how you were feeling about that whole thing with you and the guy Sam. I know, like, the last time you saw a guy version of you, it was kind of upsetting. God, yeah, I mean, we talked it out, and it turns out that we're both stupid and it's fine. Also, it would be bad to dump my own personal hang-ups on him even if I hadn't totally misunderstood the backstory. I mean, that's real, babe, but your personal feelings are your own and you're all allowed to feel them. You kinda gotta before you can move past them. Sure, I understand what you're saying. Thanks for worrying, but really, I'm okay. I'm just saying, if I ran into someone who reminded me of so much of my past, I'd be pretty fucked up, you know? Well, I literally know, yes, but it's hard to imagine you feeling insecure. Like, when I looked at that guy in the boss fight, it made me feel like there's some inextricable maleness that everyone's always seeing no matter how much I try. I know that's stupid, but it's what I felt. And now that I know that this Prince Sam has gone through that too, I don't feel insecure anymore, because that dude is definitely a man. But it lit my insecurities, but also seeing your insecurities from the outside is a good way to realize they're stupid. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's not really like that for me. Like, I don't know, insecure isn't the word. For you, a boy's something you don't want to be seen as, but for me, a girl's just too small a world to encompass all of me. You want to know my dumb, ugly feelings? If I saw someone who was like girl me, I'd fist fight anyone who talked to them to protect them. Jeez, Val. I said it was dumb. I warned ya. I thought this was a safe place to talk about dumb feelings. Well, we literally did have to fight at least one of your exes, so I kinda get it, to be honest. Not even the worst of them. Cannot stress enough just how much my vibes used to be. Please, take advantage of me. I'm not fully developed and will confine myself to your expectations. Well, I'm glad you're not like that anymore. I think you're pretty cool the way you are now. Insanely cool, in fact. Like, literally the fucking coolest. You know it, babe. Yeah, I do. Damn, this was supposed to be a conversation about lifting you up, not me. How'd we get here? I'm the healer. That's just what I do. Well, thanks, babe. Walk around, dodge the shrine. Hey, Angela. Greetings, dear Sam. I'm afraid I have few words to muster at the moment. That's okay. Want a hug? You look like you could use a hug. Or I'm not. Only if you want. I don't mean to impose or anything. Just a thought. No pressure. It's not... Sam, there exists not in the entire multiverse which could bring me greater comfort and physical affection from Fee. Val has my heartfelt reassurance. Well then, come here. Val are fond of endless warmth, Sam. At least have the sprites actually hug. Yeah, sure, no problem. I have said my piece, and now exhaustion takes me. Prithee, someone say other than an expression of pity. Wait, did post change immediately? What? I don't feel any pity. We've all had our worldview shaken. That's just part of how it is. I've never believed there was a god watching over us. A system of power that enables the cycle, certainly. The mechanisms they gloss over and call fate, I can't really argue with. But when people start telling me about eternal rewards and life after death, all I can say is that I sure hope not. The only thing I've got faith in is all things must pass. I wish I thought that way. I could go for some eternal rewards. I think I deserve it after all this shit. I want to see the people I loved again. I don't. My heaven is the idea of never having to face my sins or regrets. I don't want to see the ones I love eternally. I don't want to see Joe anymore. Emily, you don't really mean that. No, I do mean it. I've seen her. It sucks. I'm sick of seeing her. I don't want an eternal reminder of that torment. We had a relationship and it was beautiful. The me that loved her will always exist in the past. We took actions of love, and nothing that came next will ever change that. Our love was the path we shared together. Let me rest knowing I did that much. That's the only reward I want. Right, fuck fighting for some eternal reward, and fuck fate. Here's what it's about. Be gay and do crimes. Be gay, do crimes? That's a cute slogan, but don't just say it. Tell me which crimes. What social norms will you transgress in the name of self-love and justice? Well, I might fucking start with stealing the Sword of Fate from the fucking museum. Which I literally did do, by the way. Grace. I'm just saying. Yeah, I know, but like, let's not get heated. I don't know if you've seen the state of the world, but it's too late for us to not get heated. Your world, perhaps. If I was getting heated, I probably would say something like, I don't know, I stole the sword instead of letting myself be part of the Divine Order's calculated plans. I gotta say, Emily, I'm getting sick of you acting like you're some perfect genius academic activist even though you're just controlled opposition. Excuse me? You're just going along with the 1,000-year cycle that causes the world to burn. What does your academic theory say about saving the world by doing what the people in control want you to do? Indeed, in our world, the Divine Order had its way. If the Divine Order had its way, the person who was here to call fate already perished. Their plan would never work. I'm pretty sure they would they're seriously not just gonna pick a new person? Like the next best sword wielder? I did the only thing that I could do, even if it didn't fit into their system, because it was necessary. I'm sorry if I'm saying there's no academic theory about just flying off half-cocked with some barely filed heist plan while coasting off self-righteous determination. What changed you, Emily? I won't believe you were always like this. I know you're the kind of person who would put their life on the line to protect ours. So don't give me this. I certainly have and will continue to do so. We didn't fly off half-cocked to the library. We made a coordinated action plan to avoid escalation, to keep people safe. We didn't just act in an arbitrary way that could have put the community in more danger, no matter how morally good it would have felt. But you did make a stand. You put your life on the line. You're telling me you didn't do it because it felt right at heart, but because it was some calculated rational wisdom? Come on. I don't know what it says in all your lofty academic books, but I know for sure that everyone who reads them doesn't risk their own personal safety just to keep a library open. Fury and wisdom can be twisted into any rationalization you want. If your world is anything like mine, you've seen it so many times, from the Academy, from the Angels. Even your most sincerely radical academic theory, if you don't back it up with what your heart is telling you is the right thing to do, it's pointless. It's just words and ideas otherwise. You and me, Emily, we're both motherfucking heroes. We're not about words and ideas. We're about swords. We're about action. Sometimes you have to forget about all the reasonable people telling you what's rational and safe, and follow what your heart is crying at you to do. That's what being a hero is all about. We're only so easy. Believe me, I wish. That's the sort of way Joe would act. I'd do anything to see more people like her in this world. But I've never been any good at being an impulsive and cool hero like that. I don't have the luxury of thoughtless righteousness. I'm not worried about my heart. I'm worried about saving the world. Well, maybe I'm just too thoughtless to see things the way you do, but this world sure doesn't look safe to me. Oh boy. No, it's not saved. Save the world? What could I possibly have at saving the world if I couldn't even save the woman I love? What hope could I possibly have at saving the world if I couldn't even save the woman I love? I mean, it's not your fault. It was the machine devil, not you. Of course it's my fault. I told her I would always protect her, that I'd always guide her to safety. I made an impossible promise and she was foolish enough to believe me. Look, come on. You can't expect yourself to be perfect. You can't take responsibility for someone else being killed. Not everything in the world rests on your back. That's where you're wrong. It does. Joe was depending on me. Everyone was depending on me. You've been through our world. Have you met anyone expressing any hope or faith in anything other than me and my sword? That's an impossible burden. Of course it is. You don't think I know that. You don't think I'm well aware that savior narratives are inherently doomed. You think I don't know that there's no real hope if we don't create resilient systems to carry the burden communally instead of placing all the weight on a single failure point? Of course I know that. I know it far too well. It's too late for me to fix that now. It's not too late for you. But what can I do now? Stop? I was chosen. I'm the only one who can hold a sword. It has to be me. Well, I've got a sword, and I wasn't chosen. And where are you in this world, Grace? I think you've gotten as far as you can off just big talk alone. Hello? How are you forgetting that I literally died in battle when I've got the giant scar to prove it right here? How's that just a big talk? I think you're just jealous that you don't have a cool scar. You'll have to forgive me for all my scars being psychological under the circumstances. God, would it kill you to run with a joke for once? You're such a bummer. Well, was that not the levity you hoped for? No, I would say that your world is definitely not very fucking funny. Sorry that our suffering doesn't amuse you enough. No, I mean, what the fuck are you fighting for, then? If there's no joy in your life, if everything is doomed, then what even keeps you going? There's gotta be something. I'm fighting because I must. I'm fighting because the only way I could forgive myself for dying and letting everyone down is if it's in the service of the battle against evil. And if I do finally die, well, I'll have done my part. It'll be up to someone less traumatized than me to figure out where to go from there. That's terrifying. How's that a fucking plan? If I'm going to die again, it better be for an extremely good reason. Then you better calm down before you end up in the same place as I am now. Don't fucking tell me to calm down. I'll never calm down. I'm genuinely sorry that apparently I'm incapable of saying anything without pissing you off, but I am not a calm person. All my friends here will back me up. If I were to be calm, I'd be nothing. There'd be nothing left of who I am. Oh yeah, for sure. Sorry, babe, but you've never been calm in your life. I've never once witnessed even an iota of calmness from you. Felt earth so chill, it lit a fire upon my reserved self to leave the path of calmness. Okay, that was all way too fast, but thanks, guys. See? Sorry, Emily. The only calm anyone's gonna get from me is the kind that comes from before the storm. A fucking storm named Grace. Maybe it would be better if we went separate ways, if we clearly can't get along. It's important to me that we fucking try, though. Why? Because I would literally die for you. What, for me, or for the version from another world who didn't have to bear the burden of survival? For you, you're doing your best to save the world. You really think I could live with myself if I didn't try to help? When there's a whole world at stake? I apparently don't know how to talk to you without getting upset, but I admire you too, so if I die and you didn't even smile in gratitude for my sacrifice, I'm gonna be pissed. Well, you're driving me insane, but I guess it's the same way that Joe could sometimes drive me insane too, and I always did like that a little. So now you're comparing me to your evil ex-girlfriend. She wasn't evil at the time, except for all those tiny skirts she kept wearing while I was trying to focus on mastering the blade. Aha, a joke, so you're capable of it. I'm trying, okay? But please don't die for me, Grace. Even if it would be funny, I won't laugh, so you better not die. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's just fight some fucking evil now. Well, thanks, babe. Wait, what? Why are you going over the same dialogue? Why aren't we fighting, the boss? Mayhaps another brief display of physical affection will improve my mood. Okay, I promise I can hug you many times as needed. Truly? Literally cannot lie about this subject, yeah. Huh? So it's just a continuation? You get a 5 battle energy. You get a 5 battle energy. You get a 5 battle energy. Everyone gets a 5 battle energy. Evil won't stand a chance. But the question is, do I still need Smite in order to win? I feel like I should keep it on just in case. I can always skip it in the turn cards if I don't want to use it. Alright, Machine Devil, She may look like the beloved hero Joe up the mountain, but is the ultimate enemy who pulls the strings now. Elegy for an edgelord. This hero gave her life in service of the cause of fighting evil, and this cruel mockery of her memory is the thanks she gets. Time to bury her with love. Oh, this is gonna be a tough fight, even with all these advantages I've set up specifically to deal with you. I bet I have to fight a gauntlet again. Let's hope I don't use up all my revives. I'll ask you once more, Machine Devil. Release your hold on her. Try again in 1,000 years, but you'll never complete your revival here. I could release my restraint so easily, even forever, for the smallest price. I love you, Emily. I'll always love you. Is that what you hunger to hear? You could hear it more if you wanted. Just stop fighting futilely. Her lingering love for you overwhelms all. It drives her, past death itself. It's not too late to let me take the power of the star, and you and Joe can live the rest of your lives. I need Joe and her shining star to provide the power of an unawakened god. But all I want is that power. I don't care to keep that woman. You can have her. Retire to a cozy cottage somewhere. Peacefully plant a garden in arable ashes. You know you're tough enough to survive this world. Haven't you done enough fighting? You could be with Joe if you truly wanted to be. Walk away from here and tarry together. You could act like you've lost your love. You act like you lost your love, but even now you could save her soul. You're not... No, that's not true. That's not right. That's not right. It's not like that. Sam, you gotta say something. I don't think Emily's doing very well, but she'll listen to you. Wait, do I have to pick Prince Sam's dialogue choice this time? What am I supposed to say? I'm no good with words. I don't know what the right thing to say is. Just say what you feel. It doesn't matter what the words are. Just let her know you're here. Step forth, young man, and speak. Right, you're right. What? No dialogue choice? I guess I only get dialogue choice for main universe, Sam. Emily. Sam. I love you, Emily. No, I know. No, but, listen. I know what it means to care about you, and what that pale shadow of my friend is saying to you. None of that's something someone who loves you would say. Anyone who really loves you know you'd never trade justice for peace or comfort. That's not you. The real Joe wouldn't. Yes. I care about you too, Sam. I know, so let's honor her memory to get her memory right, okay? Right. Machine Devil, your time has come. Wait, what? What is this extra voltage? Joe's star draws near, and you let her die to fall forever from memory as a mortal, when she could awaken at last as the god she was born to become. A god. We've rejected one god today, and he was the one that shaped our whole world. Do you think your last-minute expedition is gonna shake us now? Fuck off, shut up. Oh boy. Okay, we rested you, but you're still kind of strong. Holy shit. Shit, I smited too fast. I should not have smitten. Let's... And it adds extra... That's extra lightning per attack. Lightning remains after death. Is this a status effect? I don't understand. Oh, I hate this. Oh my goodness. This is too OP. Are you sure we actually deranked her? Skip that card and keep on healing. We must recover, because holy fuck. That was way too strong. She recovered from stagger too quickly. Oh my goodness. I think it's good to smite now. I'll risk it. No, it wasn't fucking enough. Holy shit, I underestimated you. Oh fuck, really? You got friends? Well, too bad. Your friends can't save you now. Oh man. Smite! Maximum smite damage! Wait, what about the friend? They instantly exploded. Your friend exploded. Okay? That couldn't have been it. Don't you see you'll never win? Let go of your grasp on Joe and let her have peace. My grasp, you want to speak to her? Now let her speak, but don't doubt you'll be disappointed by what you hear. It's okay. I'll fight for your right to rest in peace no matter how much it takes. I'll do anything for that. You're always so amazing. Even now, you're really radiant. But don't you see? That's the problem. It's not the machine devil that keeps me clinging to this world. It's my lasting love for you that keeps him clinging to this world. My only connection to the land of the living is with you, and I wish I was simply strong enough to let go, to fall free from the fists of the machine devil. Joe, it's not your fault. It is though. I'm the one stuck still holding on. I'm too worthless and weak to let go of you. I'm too weak to actually accept it. You're not weak. You're one of the strongest people I've ever met. You've always had all the academic wisdom in the world, but when it comes to the heart, you still know nothing. I'm simply not strong. I never was. You don't understand. It's me. It's been my fault all along. I'm the one clinging onto you, cruelly clutching and dragging you down to the hell that's tying me. I can't help it. Your loving light is just too bright. How can I not want it to stay shining on me, even as enemies? Joe, that's not... It is, it is. If I could just let go. But I can't. It's my selfishness. It hurts my heart so much to see you suffer. But at least seeing you suffer is still seeing you. If that's really true, then you have to let go. It's killing me inside to keep killing you again and again. Let go, for me, for my sake, please. I tried, but I can't. I just can't make myself do it. As long as I can even just see you one more time, I'll sinfully suffer through any hell. Even this one. I can't let go. I'm so weak of will. I just can't. Besides, I know you're certainly strong enough to win every time. You never let evil dare defeat you. And there's nothing I've ever loved to look at more than watching you fight evil. See, I might hold her strings in hand, but I'm not the reason why the puppet rises again and again. It's not my words that make her the sad shell of the woman you knew. Be silent, both you and your new master. So I'm your tether to this world. I'm what's keeping you here, letting the machine devil corrupt your power. I'm sorry. Then what about the angel from before? What happened to them that's caused something like this? What's their attachment to the world? If it weren't for me, your soul could find peace, and the machine devil would have no more hold in this world. I'm so sincerely sorry. But yes, it's me. It's my love. It's my fault. My feelings for you. Then I understand. We killed a machine devil once. It took both of us. We can do it again. Oh no! The fact that we're up really high is bad news. But I was stronger. I don't have the strength for that now. It's impossible. Don't tell me what's impossible. What do you know about what's possible? It sounds like you need a hero who can tell you. To hell with what's sensible. M. Let me be your hero this time. Trust me like I trusted you whenever you asked me to. We'll bury the machine devil together. Here's what my heart is crying out for. One last act of wild storybook heroism. Then this nightmare ends. Round 2. Sam? Emily, Sam, you're stronger than you know, okay? It's time for you to realize that. Take this sword. It's yours now. Wait, can you just make someone else a hero like that? I can't. You can. I believe in you. I guess you could, since Grace took it without being chosen. Emily. Hey, Grace. Start taking notes now. I'm about to write an all-new book on the lofty academic subject of motherfucking heroics. So you better also smile in gratitude. Sure, wait, what? And Sam, I love you too. Oh no, she's gonna take the machine devil down with her. Joe, take my hand, one last time, okay? But then you have to promise to let go. I can't do that. I know it's cruel, but all we can do is keep fighting. Or eternal deathless dance. Such saccharine. When I said I'd let you speak, I didn't think you'd be such a boring Fuck off, fuck you, I'm still in control. I can still... Not yet. I can hold him back just a little longer. Emily, I'm still here. It's still me. I don't like where this is going. If you let me win, then my sorrowful sacrifices are nothing. But if I win, then I won't get to see you anymore. All we can do is fight, forever. It's the only way our love can last. No, hush, don't say that. I don't want to die. I don't want you to die. But this isn't living. Joe, give me one more moment where I can see the woman I loved. Show me the beautiful hero. That rude bitch who owned my heart. Give me one last memory of when our love was pure. Take my hand. Who cares if there's evil all around us? Just pretend it's like you when you propose to me. Oh, don't tell me they're gonna fuse into the actual final boss, and then we have to defeat them. I don't think I can. I'm not strong enough. Hush, you are. I'm telling you, if you really believe in me, then believe in me now. I'm doing all I can to hold him back at bay, but he's so strong. I can feel him taking hold again. There's no more time. I can't. I'll make it easy for you. I won't let go of your hand again. So can you promise you'll hold him back just a little longer? Can you do that for me? Do you trust me? Oh no. I can do that. So long as you're holding my hand, I can at least muster that much might. I'll always trust you. You want to be with me forever, right? That's what we swore together so long ago, right? No matter where I go, you'll follow. You promise? Yes, I promise. Then we'll do the ritual together. Ready, my little heart? Okay. I don't need the words written in the Library of Truth. They were written by corruptible angels who can be perverted by evil. I don't need the words engraved on the Sword of Fate. They were forged by a false god claiming divine mystery. But they're the same words Aegea of Rosa said, and for that reason alone, they'll always be a powerful ritual in my heart. Words repeated become ritual. Ritual conveys power in our society. Therefore, power underlies these words. Someone else will have to edit in the citations later. The quotation follows. Here I am. Let today be the machine devil's burial. Here I am. He shall stand under heaven no longer. Here I am. Oh almighty, here I am. You think words are enough to banish me? No, I think Joe's love is enough to banish you. I'm doing my best, Emily. I feel so weak, but I can hold him just a little longer. Last part of the ritual. It only works if he's buried. Push him back. Push him into the ground. You can do it. Together, I'll hold your hand the whole time, like I promised to you. I'll never let go. Forever? Forever. They do the fusion dance. Or not. They're actually doing what I feared. Emily! No! She's gone! Oh no. I'm auto-healing. I don't trust that we're actually done. That boss was tough, but I feel like it wasn't... I can't save, okay? No saving between phases? But is there an auto-save? That's the question. I don't think there is. Yeah, there's no autosave. I only got one shot at this. I'm keeping Smite on, of course, but can we even use this? Sam can use the Sword of Fate now, huh? Okay. Fuck, man. Yeah. She didn't falter, even after all this shit. She didn't falter in the face of evil. Oh, jeez, you're right. Motherfucking heroics. God damn it, she really did write the book on it. God damn it. Like, I need that to know she was the perfect hero. Yeah, I guess that's just the kind of person she is. Fine, I'll listen to what she said. The shit that happened here. We gotta stop it from happening to our world. At first I thought she was so cool, and I thought she was annoying and full of herself. And now, I don't fucking know. Both, I guess. Neither? I'm glad I got to meet her. Ajit was my childhood hero, but Emily was my adulthood one. God, the perfect romantic hero's death, saving the world with her love. Bitch, that's too cool. That's too annoying. So you better forgive yourself for this, Emily. If this is the world that followed the will of fate, how cruel can fate be? How can it dare ask such a thing of such noble people? It doesn't seem right. Is the defeat of evil not supposed to be a moment of satisfaction? Then why do I feel none? I don't know, Angela. I really wish I knew, but I don't think you would even if you were still omniscient. You know, you can only see easy answers as they exist. Once again, Sam, my wisdom grounds me. Well, I'm glad to hear you say that. But I think the ground sucks a whole lot right now. I think it's okay to not find any comfort here. I guess the fight's over. Sam, I'm so sorry. No, don't apologize, please. She got to go out as a hero. She wanted to die in the fight against evil. She got what she wanted. Don't say sorry. Say congratulations, Emily. Congratulations, Emily. Congratulations. I hope I get to see you again someday. You? Don't tell me you're the final boss. You made it here after a long journey, young lady, and now the star is almost upon you. I remember now. I've been seeing you in my dreams. This is still but a waking dream, a frightful one, I'm sure. You poor thing, you've seen such an unthinkable sacrifice twice now, and soon you'll see your way home. Because of Joe's star, I remember, you said if I came here, I could get home, but how? The star is power beyond mortal imagination, the power of a god. Joe Evangel brought Joe up the mountain here to try to awaken that, to give him that power. I sense you have many questions. I can answer only one of them, but ask them all the same. Perhaps you will find some small enlightenment in the ways in which I can't answer. I appreciate your help, but that's the most fucking cryptic thing I've heard in my life. Okay, fine. You said a god, not the creator of all things, just one god. I did indeed. You have made a wise distinction. What god? Is there more than one god? Is it a different one from the one we've heard of? These are all wise questions. You're on the right path in asking them, but I cannot answer. Can you send us home? If you can't answer that question plainly, then I don't think I can figure it out on my own. I cannot send you home, but please don't be afraid or worried, because you can do it yourself, and I can tell you how. But first you have another question. I can answer it. I don't have another question. I mean, okay, fine, there was something that came to mind, but I'm not asking it. I can't back down. I just saw my personal hero die to save the world. You're allowed to ask, young lady. Does it have to be me? Can it be someone stronger? It requires the power of the star. The power of the star that is bound to the soul of Joe of the mountain. Only she could awaken the power sealed inside. Now, the only living ones in this world who can even touch a fraction of that power are you and the you of this world. It must be a Sam under heaven. What? Why us? I mean, we're not special, we're not strong, and I don't even see what we've got in common other than the same name. That's the final question I'm not allowed to answer, but I promise in time you'll understand, my dear princess. Ugh. Man, I'm sick of cryptic bullshit. I'm sick of quests, and I'm sick of riddles. So the god I know is a false god, but also maybe there are other gods, and Joe could have been a god, and somehow both me and alternate me are connected to that, but you can't explain any of it. Such is the way of things. Can you at least tell me what to do? Young lady, you're well aware that in the ancient times, magic was considered an exclusive domain of the heavens, but humans learned that a powerful enough story could be magic too. So step forward and speak. Tell the star what will happen next. Say not what you wish for, not what you dream for. Say not what you want. The strongest magic comes from the strongest story you can tell. Say what you need, and no more, and it will be so. That's it? That is all, young lady. Okay, I can do that, I guess. I mean, if you say I can, then I guess I can. Sorry I got mad about all the cryptic stuff. It's just been a fucked up day. I hope I see you again. Young lady, there is no cause for apology, but if you're lucky, you never will again. And please have a safe journey home. Hey, Sam, are you okay? I know it's been a lot. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, no, actually, I'm not fine. But yeah, sure, I'm fine. Just looked like you were blanked out there. Yeah, I know what we gotta do to get home. Who are we fighting now, the star? But hey, Sam. Are you gonna be okay? We gotta get home now, but... I'll live, I have to. Do what you gotta do, Sam. Sam, my Sam, what knowledge of our return does Val have? Has Val had another vision? Yeah, I can do it. All I gotta do is tell a story. A story about fate yielding. A story about saving the world. the only story I can. A story about sacrifice. A story about love winning. A story where you get to live happily. The only story I can. The only story I can. A story about myself, Princess Sam under heaven, and all her friends and allies. She's 22 years old, and a bit of a crybaby, and ally to the hero of justice, of fate. She had to watch as her friends went through some really awful stuff, and all she could do was watch. But not now. Right now, she has had the power to command a powerful start to help. Powerful star? Only she could do this. She didn't know why, but she knew anyway. She knew everything was going to work out as okay as possible from now on. The other Sam under heaven, the prince of another world, he's going to get through this. Angela was going to find herself with new confidence. She knew it. No, she demanded it. And furthermore, while she was making demands of the heavens, she also demanded that would let Grace Morningstar and Valentin Vaillante work out their problems. Right, getting home, that's the important part. So, the star listened to all her demands and agreed it would grant all her wishes in exchange for her leaving this world forever. Princess Sam under heaven accepted these terms gladly. The agreement was made. And then the star opened a door that she could walk through. Right here and right now. Sam. Holy shit, Sam. Please don't ask me how I did that. To be honest, I don't care how, but God, just get fucking home already. Seriously. I can feel it. I can feel the heavens again. My heavens. Our world is but a step ahead. All we have to do is take it. We're in a battle screen. Oh, come the fuck on. What now, dude? 'Twas foolish of me to believe that the heavens would make anything so simple for us. Outsiders, you shall not pass. But we're outsiders. Shouldn't you be sending us home? Aw, fuck me. It's Orphan. The guy who protects the heavens from the outside. Are you fucking shitting me? Fuck off. We are not outsiders. These three youths are natives of my world. Let them return. You're outside now. Therefore, these youths are outsiders. You shall not pass. Fuck you. I don't have to take this shit from the useless dick-sucking Ouroboros that forms the wheel of a useless dick-sucking chariot. Oh my god, are you guys seriously taunting the impossibly huge whale angel? Well, to be fair, he has it coming. Dude's got it coming in his own eye because of the aforementioned dick-sucking. What's the meaning of my taunts? They meant that they shall prevail. Art thou not all-seeing? Art thou not all-knowing? Dost thou not know that these youths have bested every devil and angel they have fought? For defeat is inevitable if thou dost not step aside. What's your gimmick? That may be so. Nevertheless, you shall not pass. Wait one goddamn minute. You let that weird sword-obsessed dog in, but not us? Okay, fuck it, dude. If we're fighting, we're fighting. Good thing you've got enough eyes to see me pass through your shitty face with all the magic I've got. And you can see me punch you in the face from like 50 different angles, bro. You can even see me stomp all the way through you with my heels. And my sword. You can see that too, because, I'm going to stab you with it if you don't let my friends go home. Was that good? I'm not very good at this bravado thing. As Valentin would say, I believe that Fel has the act perfected, my dear young one. I mean, yeah, nailed it, babe. Now let's fucking go. One last fight before home. Wait, fake calls. Oh, we can't use it. Are we? Or at least it would. It should. Fuck, are we just fucked? No, I understand now. I hear no word spoken, no perfect moment of divine clarity, no connection to the heavens showing me what must be. And yet the call is as clear to me as anything has ever been. Wait, Angela's here. I know what I must do, and accept myself as the sole master of my own fate. Now hear these words. A woman I admired died in their service, and now I stand behind them with every fiber of my own being. What? She's used. I won't falter in the face of evil! Okay. But we don't get the meter anymore. It's using old school mechanics. Attack all? Wait, what? Shit, I should have put a proper... if I knew. Control rod? That means no nuclear damage. There are no elemental gimmicks here. Won't falter. Man.
Hand in your hand, we lay in the stars, laughing and healing and kissing our scars, dreaming of love. Our own, searching in circles.
Won't falter.
Hit it about, safe with the seal, little by little.
Now smite with full power. Oh, that felt good.
Quicker now, quicker. We will embark with my hand in your hand. We run through under the heaven where love instead.
What? He's doing shit! Unable to target! Excuse me?
Bang, we pay. We are stoking the flame that we swore to bestow.
Clock effect attack all! Ah! Shit! But I have a heal all passive, so I don't care. I'll win anyways. Fine, I grow tired of this. I have more important tasks to do than waste my time here. You may pass if you wish. Cool. Holy shit, we just fought an angel on one. Technically we did before, but this one was fighting more seriously than that duo from the main game. And we've done it before. That guy ain't shit. An adversary unworthy of my effort. Honestly, I felt this was easier than the actual than the previous the main story machine devil fight, because they didn't have the item exploding gimmick, and there weren't as many phases. Angela, you were really amazing. You picked up the Sword of Fate. You really did it. I couldn't have done that. I know I should, but there's not a thing Val should fret over, Sam. Briffy, think not of it. I guess. There's nothing left for it to do now anyway. The machine devil's gone here. You're all going home. I wish I could believe that. If only there were no more fights left. Because there's sure no more fight left in me. I'm really glad we met. Both you and Emily. I know we might have fought a lot, but she was a real hero. And I feel lucky to have met her. Yeah, and like, it was good she had you as an ally, you know? You totally know that, yeah? Yeah. If the kingdom under heaven's gotta have a prince, I'm glad it's you. And hey, you already know plenty about swords, right? What's one more? Oh, you mean a Sword of Fate? Thanks, but I can't. Well, we can't just bring two Swords of Fate into... we can't bring your world Sword of Fate back to the main timeline. It's just a brick in that timeline. I know I can't send Emily Shadow forever. I know she wouldn't want me to, but she's what kept me going. I can't just take her place. Well, someone has to unite the people, huh? That's probably what he means by taking her place. Sam, if I may. I could never take the place of one who meant so much to me. However, I could stay by my side for one of my life's minutes if Val wished. Laying claim to the Sword of Fate is something I would never deign to do, but I could certainly hold it for fee until Val are ready. Don't you have to go back to your own world? I don't think this passage is going to last forever. I think she means she wants to stick around here. Don't you, Angela? Wait, so that means she's not going to be in the third DLC? Forgive me, Grace. Val has taught me so much, and I wish I could repay that debt, but I think I could do more good in this world than my own. Val were capable of greatness with my companions long before my presence, after all. But I've watched one Sam grow right into newfound confidence. I think I could find new purpose in watching the same for this young man. If Val would have me, of course. What, are you asking if I want you to stay? I asked if Val would have me as my companion. I mean, yeah, of course, following the one who wielded the sword brought me to this point. I think the only way I know how to honor Emily is by continuing to follow that path. I want to live. That's what she wanted. No, that's not it. Honoring Joe in her heart too much was what got Emily killed. I want to remember them both as my beloved allies, but like... I need to follow that path in my own way. I don't know what to do, or where to go, but like, if you want to help me figure that out, that would be an honor too. Are you sure though? I don't want to take you from your friends. And you might have to fight the Gatekeeper again. I would not have offered were I not certain. Maybe you should talk to them first. I just don't want you to rush into something. Very well, what say you, oh noble comrades? Should I leave this young man all on his own? Nah, dude, I'll miss you, babe, but I think that's great. Gotta pick your own adventure now, right? That's what it's all about, isn't it? As far as I'm concerned, if Angela's rushing into situations with heroic boys instead of getting arrested by angels in our world, then we've taught her everything we can. Yeah, that would honestly be a better outcome for her, but won't she just get arrested by the angels of this world? And we still need to learn about how they got corrupted in the first place. Just make sure you get her plenty of milkshakes and anchor, okay? And don't get too embarrassed when she goes into overdrive with the flirting. I would never do such a thing to such a fine young man. However, if he were to share a milkshake with me, it would only be proper to repay his kindness with the fat stacks I know to be desired by Sam's. What, sorry? Okay, I think the guy was right about one thing, though. We gotta get going. We've got a lot to do back home. Take good fucking care of yourself, Angela. You hear me? Yeah, both of you. Bye. See ya, Angela. Wait, I mean. Farewell, my dear friends. You will all live in my heart. I would not be who I am today were it not for you and your kindness. Now go forth, noble youths, and save my world once more. So, what now? 'Tis a good thing thou asketh. I believe I know of a ritual of great importance that must be performed now. The boss ritual! A ritual? Is this some important heavenly thing or something? Oh, 'tis more heavenly than thou canst imagine. Even imagine. If thou shalt allow me to elucidate. Time to go to the diner. Control rod. What was even the point of control rod? That thing had no element, did it? Unless it was nuclear and I didn't notice? Huh. Attack all. Yeah, it becomes untargetable and then attacks everyone at once. Okay, but good thing Sam had a little bit of splash healing. And it looks like the attack was scripted to drop you to 1 hit points, but not actually kill you, which is good. And why they still give me AZP? I'm not using it. It literally has no use. Fuck, man, why did I say see ya to my friend that we were leaving behind in another world? I'm so fucking stupid. Baby, it's fine. I wonder what's gonna happen when those angels who were trying to arrest Angela realize that she's a fugitive in another world. God, even after losing her powers, she's so cool. Yeah, like, I think being super cool is her real power. Oh, thank God. More importantly, look at the city under heaven. It's fine. No ash, no ruins. We're home. We've got time to figure out what the fuck we gotta do, and we're home. Then what now? Fuck, I don't know. This shit was easier when we were just doing the same thing that was in all the movies. I guess, like, we gotta find our version of Joe. Yeah, Joe might be alive in this version, but she might also be under the thumb of the cultists. We might actually have to fight Cass. You said she was imprisoned in the mountain, right? Well, we're on the mountain right now. Sam, you're like literally royalty. Do you think you can get them to let us in and see her if she's there? I mean, no, yes, maybe? Fuck, let me think. Isn't this place under the jurisdiction of the angels? Okay, so right now, no, because if we just roll up, none of the people there are gonna know who I am. What is even the point of being a princess if you can't just show up and yell at people to let girls out of prison before the world ends? Grace, I can't answer what the point of being a princess is, because that would require me to justify the monarchy. I'm smart, but don't ask the impossible. You don't gotta justify the monarchy. That's what the divine right of kings is for. Well, respectfully, I think the divine needs to start doing a whole fucking lot more justifying right now, considering what we just saw and learned. Damn, preach. I'm not preaching, that's the point. The preaching was wrong. Okay, look, we're getting carried away. The point is, I can't help, but you know who can help? My dad. So we're going to the kingdom after all. He might be able to do something about Joe. Oh yeah, right, the king, of course. NBD. So nothing's changed then. We were going there anyway, right? So now it's just a little more urgent. See, I knew there was a reason why I brought you along on this trip. Just one more reason why I'd be fucked if not for your presence. Yeah, for real, babe. Thanks, everyone. I would love to spend another 20 minutes doing backpacking, but I would like to remind you that we are on top of a mountain and I am wearing nothing but torn nylon. Sam, I promise nobody at any point has stopped thinking about that. It's really hot. I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, for real. No, it's not hot at all. It's fucking cold. Can we just get back in the car now?
It's fine, baby, you're mine. Ride with me together forever till a new time. There's something.
Okay, that was quite a DLC. It does feel like we could have gotten to the boss sooner. Because a few gas stops ago, because though I guess you had to get some of the dialogue out of the way. But it felt a little weird after being the Dark Angel. There were no more encounters with Joe. I had to use my smite a little bit more smartly this time. Yeah, back then I just mashed buttons and not worry about smite because, you know, smite is kind of difficult to use. But this time I used it slightly more wisely. Slightly. I still accidentally used it when I shouldn't have. It's always best to use smite when the stagger gauge is as high as possible. And then you can just refill it again. And smite again. Yeah, that was quite the ending though. It's much more grim. The only way for Joe and Emily to find their peace was to jump off the tower together. Big City Princess. Emily plus Joe forever. And don't tell me the Machine Devil's gonna pop out at the last minute saying, "No, I still live somehow." Okay. LG for an edgelord. The game sure went through a major tone shift. When I played the main story, I considered it a hot-blooded Antifa power fantasy, as well as a hero's journey for Sam. The second DLC focuses less on the power fantasy aspects and more about loss, guilt, and heartache. It also showed a much darker side to the role of the hero of fate, since most of them would have to live through a decade of destruction and misery before they're allowed to use the sword to seal the machine devil. And therefore, because so much of the world is destroyed, and because they have the responsibility to rebuild it, that's a lot more weight on their shoulders. The ending was also really sad, since I was really hoping the party's intervention would create an outcome where Emily could let go of Joe, but the point is that even the power of justice, Antifa, God, and anime is powerless in such a situation, and oftentimes letting go just is not possible when it comes to loved ones. As for Machine Devil, I noticed that in the main game, it's basically a reactionary chud, but it didn't borrow with reactionary rhetoric as much in the DLC. Instead, it focused more on guilt-tripping Emily with her memories of Joe. It's possible that its tactics and personality change depending on what can be considered chaos in the current situation. In the main game, chaos is reactionary ideology and the party's unwilling internalization of that ideology. In the DLC, it's guilt and loss of loved ones causing Emily and Joe to suffer in a self-inflicted hell, and the Machine Devil is amplifying that. Basically, it's like the Machine Devil resides in everyone to some extent, just like the biblical devil. Anyways, that's it for the second DLC, and I'll be sure to play the third and final one when it comes out. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and try out the game for yourself, along with the DLCs.